Yo, 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 how are we doing, everybody? I hope you've had a wonderful Thursday evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it may be. I hope today has been wonderful. Uh, it's been a pretty solid day for myself, even after yesterday's pretty hefty loss. I came in today, took one trade, it made pretty good on it. I only traded the micros because of yesterday's loss with the minis. So I'm going to be trading the micros for now until I can prove to myself that um, I am better with my risk management and I can control my stops. With that being said, let's discuss what the market did today. Market opened up initially, so it looks like this when we open up, right? Initially, we open up in previous day's range, right? In previous day's range, right here where this red line is at. We open up in previous day's range. Let's go ahead and zoom this in a little bit more so you guys can see. So we open up in previous day's range. We push up. We get near that afternoon rally high from yesterday. We fell, come back below, break the day's low. So we put the daily into a balance now. So the daily's in a balance. We took out yesterday's low. So by taking out yesterday's low, we put the daily. We stopped one time framing up, and now we put it into a balance by taking out the previous day's low. B period. B period opens up. We push up, we get the afternoon rally high, and it was a good initial short here. Initially against A's high and B's high, you could have shorted and it would have came in a few points and initially would have been a good trade there. Unfortunately, I didn't get home until right around G period, F period, I mean. I watched F period push down, so that's when I came into the market. But initially, the push up towards the afternoon rally high, visual area, and yesterday's value high would have been a really good short opportunity. C period. We opened up near the top of B initially with a set of single prints. We were one time framing up initially with a small set of single prints. C period pushes up, continues to one time frame up. We don't get much extension, and guess what happens? We roll over. We come back through the opening. So right now on the checklist, bulls have nothing. They don't have value. They don't have indices. They have nothing. We don't even claim the open until later in the day in E period. After E period, we didn't see the day or the opening. So what happened in C? Well, we push down. D pushes up. So D stopped the one time framing up by taking out C's low. And then E comes in. We don't get the open in E period. We roll over. We start to one time frame down now, right? Initially, the day is kind of rotational. We're just kind of chopping between A's low and C's high because you could have taken the trades against A's low, it would have rotated up for you. Same thing in F period. It pushed down, you could have taken the trade to push up towards F in F period, uh, up towards E's high and gotten out for a good trade. But we were one time framing down, so the better opportunity was on the short side. However, in G period, we are in F period, we did take out the IB low. So we took out the IB high, the initial balance high in C period. Then we take out the initial balance low in F period on this pullback here. On this pullback is where I just started to take a trade, and I'll discuss that here in a minute. In G period opens up. We try to push down towards the lows, but we actually in F period we started with a set of single prints, small set actually in F period after we closed. So right here at the day's low to where we opened up in G period was a small set of single prints. G pushed down initially. They didn't want to go trend. There wasn't enough supply to push down lower because we have just put the daily into a balance. They didn't want to go trend. They didn't want to push this thing lower. There wasn't enough supply. So what happened? Shorts ran out of supply. Bids started to hit in the market as shorts began to cover and buyers like myself began to hit the market. And we rotate, fill the set of single prints, and push and rotate back higher. Now in G period, at the time, point of control was right in here. This is where point of control was, where I just highlighted. Or our Our POC at the time was right in here. So G period, we pushed up. We were still one time framing down, but we didn't quite get to POC. All right. Now in H period, we did, however, we did pop and get up to POC right here because we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 time frames. We're six wide here at C's low. So POC was right in this range. H period pops up to POC. We push up. I was looking to short an H period near the open, and the 50-day moving average was right up here as well at the time. And you can kind of see that here. Let's see, H period. So yeah, we were pushing up right here. This is where we're at. Where I'm about to highlight. Right there. We were pushing up towards the 50-day moving average. I was looking to short against that and the open. I had a position open right there at the opening, and then another one right at the 50-day, and I was looking to short it to maybe roll over. I was looking for the afternoon rally high. So H period pushes up, takes out G's high, takes out F's high. We stopped the one-time framing down, but we did, however, get an afternoon rally high. Market rolls over, and then we begin the one-time frame down again in J period or in I period. Continue the one-time frame down. L, we're setting new lows on the day, setting new lows in the on the day in M period. So we end the day 9 wide with an afternoon rally high, the day's high, and the day's low. Now this push down in N period was due to Amazon earnings, so we're not going to count in, but right now it does kind of look like the market may open with a gap lower below balance after just putting the daily into balance. But we'll see what happens when we come into the market tomorrow. All we did for today is put the daily into a balance. So I'm going to go ahead and set in our destinations here and discuss my trade. So my trade was right here at F period on the pullback, right? We're pulling back in F period. We've been pretty rotational all day long. POC was up here at the time near C's low. It was actually a little higher than C's low, but basically C's low was POC at 42. So we roll over, we break the day's low. We don't get much extension, and it was late in the time frame, so I decided to get long because I wasn't expecting us to take out or to hold trend. We did start off with a set of single prints. I was expecting G period to pop up, fill the set of single prints, and then maybe go get to that POC. So I was long a 3 lot right around 24. On the pushback up, I added 26. It came back, I added 25. So I was long a 3 lot, 24, 25, and 26. We pop up to around 30. I take one off at 30 for a nice little couple point gain. And again, I am trading the micros, so I could have gotten larger. You know, I had ammo. I would have added like a 5 lot to a 10 lot going towards the 3807, which would have been the equivalent to one full mini. But I was looking for us to not hold the trend, rotate back up to POC because we were pretty wide up here. So, and I knew we'd be probably looking for an afternoon rally high as shorts were just kind of pushing, and not really getting paid. They would start to give up the day, and which did happen in H period. So I was long still my 2 lot in G. We closed G. H pops up. It actually pulled back. If it would have gotten down a little bit lower, I would have added near G's low because I still believed we would come back up to that point of control at the time. And then eventually we did, and I got out of my trade at 40 and 42. So I made 24 points on the day. Pretty good trade overall. That was my one trade, and after that I decided, hey, let's go golf. So I went golfing for the remainder of the day, and thankfully I did because there didn't seem to be much that happened besides the afternoon rally high that I didn't get. I didn't get to short that in H period. Uh, and then the day rolls over. So let's put in our destinations here. We got the day's high up here at C's high at 38.70, 75. 38.70, 75 is our high of day. Today is the 27th. All right, then we have our afternoon rally high here in H period. Not textbook, but still an afternoon rally high because that's where we decided to roll over. So at 88, 38, 48, 25, afternoon rally high. And then our low day down here. Oh, I forgot. We have 9 wide actually. We are 9 wide at, is it H's low? I believe we're 9 wide at H's low. What's J's high? 75, 31, 30, 75. So we're 9 wide at E's low. E's low, we're 9 wide. So this is where our point of control is. We are 9 wide here. And then we have our low day down here. It may seem like I'm trying to rush, but that's because I am trying to make these videos a little bit quicker, maybe less than 15 minutes, and then hopefully become better to where I can make it to like a 10-minute video. Low day 10:27. All right, so there's our destinations, right? So coming in tomorrow, all we have is we're in a balance now. We have our balance high up here at 38.9750, our balance low at 38.07. All right, we're going to ignore what happens in end period because that's after hours. It's not real-time trading hours or RTH. So for our upside destinations, we have our 9 wide pocket 38.29, and then we have our afternoon rally high at 38.48.25, and then 38.70, 75, and then our balance high at 38.97.50. For the downside, we have today's low at 38.13.50, our balance low at 38.07, and then our afternoon pullback low at 37.87.25, and then from there 37.51.75, the low day from October 24th. That would mean we need to come out of balance to the downside and then come towards these lows. I think if we do come out of balance to the downside due to Apple and Amazon earnings after the bell, which I do believe they've already come out, and you can kind of see that reflecting here in the low. We got as low as 37.57. Wow. So if tomorrow we come in and we open out of balance with a gap, we'll look to fade or look to see if we just come out of balance to the downside and start one time framing down, how much they want to do and what they want to do with it. If we open up inside today's range, then we treat it with balance rules, and then we look to long near 38.07, rotate back up, test to 50 maybe, and then probably go get the balance high. But if we do come out of this balance to the downside, then we'll back test. Let's look at our larger time frames here. Let's look at our weekly. Let's look at the weekly here. Weekly. Let me go to default here. The weekly looks kind of nasty. Nasty little rejection there. We are back inside the previous weekly balance here. So if we look at our weekly balance, we are back inside it. All right, but because I did say this was about balance, we took it out. We're still one time framing up on the weekly, unless we take out somehow magically come in and take out 36, 54, 50 by the end of the week tomorrow, which I highly doubt happens. Can you include this and still call it this high up here at 39.27? Could you call that part of the balance high? I mean, you could. There's nothing saying that this can't be our balance high. But to me, that was my balance high, so the weekly's one time framing up. But you can say we're still in a balance on the weekly until we come out of this, right? And we did get pretty close to it. Now the daily was one time framing up. We took out yesterday's low, and now we put the daily into a balance. Daily is now in a 3-day balance. So we look to maybe back test the 20-day moving average at 37.15. That's a possibility. If we come out of balance to the downside, maybe we back test the 20 down at 37.15, and then eventually come back lower. But I'm not sure if that's the case. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.